Okay,
Happy
now.
New Year, everyone. This is 2025. This is your brother Bob from Bel Maryland. It's good to see all of you looking healthy, handsome, beautiful. And I hope our year is starting off really, really, really great. I want to thank all of you. Those of you who are here, you were with us a couple of weeks ago when we ended 2024. It is the beginning of 2025 and you are here. So thank you so much for your commitment and dedication to our company. So I want to also welcome you on behalf of my fellow OTECH Pro brothers. Today we I have Oliver with me, Collins. Vincent is not yet here, but I'm sure maybe he'll come later or maybe something came up. So thank you on behalf of them for joining us as we begin um, what we think is an exciting year for all of us personally and as an organization. So we're looking forward to some great moments and great times ahead. So today, our topic, the title of our conversation today is Stay Focused. Stay Focused 2025 is a year of great expectations. That's our that's our title. And we base this based on the two outings of our founder, Mr. Ash. He came out on Christmas Eve, and then he posted a very beautiful message to us on New Year's Day. So that's that. It's from that basis that we came up with this topic of discussion today. Um, if you look into the way I read our founder, Mr. Ash's message, he was saying he's telling us to stay focused. This is a great year, a great year. We're anticipating great things. Us, you and I, every single one of us, to just stay focused on our prize. Stay focused on him. Do not waste your time explaining things to people who have already formed their opinion. These are his words. Do not waste your time. Why are you explaining stuff to somebody who have already formed their opinion? Or do not give the pen to someone else to write your history. If you give your pen to someone, then you have lost focus. You are not focused on your goal, on what your direction is. So don't do that. And then he asks us if you have an ability to 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 succeed in everything that you do, would you do it? I would say yes. I would do anything. If I know anything that I do, I'm going to succeed. I'm going to do everything. So I think our founder, Mr. Ash, is telling us as we are approaching this 2025, keep our minds open, stay focused on our mission. And I think we should stay focused on him. To me personally, my focus is on our founder, Mr. Ash. My direction is everything that I came here because of the belief I had for him, his mission and his vision, the goals that he set, the things that he's doing. He is the one I'm looking forward to hearing from. So my focus is on him, and I'm going to always be at the back office, OES information page checking. Every day I check it like 3 or 4 times. Every day I go back there, I check to see what that's where my focus is. It's also a year of great expectation. He set the stage when he spoke with us on Christmas Eve. You know, he says let's make it a grand year. Actually, in this message that he put on New Year's Day, he says let's make it a grand year. If the man who is holding the punch is holding the torch and is going forward and he's saying that let's make it a grand year, to me that means it's a year of great expectation. Let us expect great things. He says it's a year of total business transformation for us. Possibility, yes. There might be global geopolitical events that are happening around the world, but our price is there. It's coming. It's a year that we should expect anything can happen at any moment, as he says, that we should buckle up. We should buckle up and get ready that there are drastic changes are coming. And then he ends with a very profound statement on Christmas Eve. Technically and structurally, very loaded statement. Technically and structurally, things are going to be different. So let's expect great things this year. Let's expect great things this year. So I thank you all for joining us. I'm going to pass the floor to our brother Mike Ellis to also get his own reaction to how this year is starting. What is your expectation? Is it great expectations as we coin it? And how focused should we be? Brother Mike, over to you. Thank you.
Yeah, no, thanks, Bob, and Happy New Year's. Yeah, that was a great introduction, Bob. And focus really is the key. And when I think about focus, I think about clarity and certainty. If you have clarity about the situation, then certainty comes into the picture, and you know what's going to happen as we move forward. And as I think about Mr. Mufar, the business he's going to be unrolling to each and every one of us, the vision has not changed in 8 years. And really, the vision what was and is revolutionary. Automated marketing platform. You guys all know this. Automated marketing platform, hooked to AI, artificial intelligence, connected to traffic. That is revolutionary. Just that little statement is all you need to know about the vision of Mr. Mufara. And then I start to think about the last 8 years that Mr. Mufara has put all this together, what he did in phase one. And in phase one, literally, he got all the kinks out of the business he's going to unroll to us. He really did. And it was a long and hard process. And as Bob talked a little bit about it, there was a lot of ugly stuff in there that he had to work through to get to the place where we are right now. And when I start to think about clarity, I really think about one thing and one thing only. Yeah, the products that Mr. Mufara is going to launch to the world, they're superior. They're going to be better than anything out there, best technology out there. People are going to come in, they're going to love the products that Mr. Mufara is going to put out there, and they're all going to be cheaper. That's absolutely terrific. And you needed that along with the vision. You needed both of them. But when I think about clarity and what's happening, and this is so powerful for me, over the last 8 years, Mr. Mufara has brought in 1.4 million accounts. Okay. And a lot of people have more than one account. So maybe it's a million people that have come in and are ready to participate with Mr. Mufara as he rolls out phase two. And when you start to think about a million accounts, now I'm not the brightest light in the room, but I figured this out. You know it. If I know that, Mr. Mufara knows this and way, way more. But if you have a million individuals coming in, wanting to engage and buy every product that Mr. Mufara brings out, for obvious reasons, it helps their marketing platform. When you think about that and the amount of income that's going to be coming into on passive, it's not something you can just let go, period. Mr. Mufara understands the power of numbers, the power of large numbers, and what happens when you have a million people coming in and actually going to war with him. This is so powerful. And when you start to think about the numbers of just a million accounts, a million people coming in and using it, just that alone makes the business Mr. Mufara is going to launch a multi-billion-dollar company. Now, think about that. That does not happen every day. Mr. Mufara knows that. I know that. You all know that. And because of that, it's not something you can ever let go. And that's why Mr. Mufara comes out and says, do it or die, do it or die. And when you have that kind of clarity, and then you have a little bit more, yeah, we've got a million accounts, people coming in that are going to engage. Mr. Mufara, over the last 2 or 3 years, has another 1.4 million on the sideline that are going to come in right behind us. What does that do with the numbers, guys? This is something you can't let go of. It is so revolutionary, and the need out there is so intense. People needing what Mr. Mufara is bringing to the table. It's impossible for this thing to die. Absolutely impossible. And because of that, you start looking at the certainty that Mr. Mufara is bringing to the table. And this is where everybody can just chill. It's not if this is going to happen, it's just when. It is going to happen, period. because of the numbers involved, because of what Mr. Mufar has done, because of his team that he has right now. Do you think his team knows what's going to happen? Oh yeah, they know what's going to happen. Is it altruistic? In other words, are all they looking at is just coming into the market and giving everything away? No, Mr. Mufar knows that you have to bring in a sizable amount of money to make any kind of change in the world. I only know of one other person that came into the world and changed the world. And he didn't offer money, he offered eternal life. There's a little difference there. Today, Mr. Mufar is coming in, and because he's bringing financial independence to people, they now have the ability, as he unrolls this to the world, to find financial independence and freedom. That's a really, really big deal. And Mr. Mufar said it December 24th. I'm not going to change the whole world. He's just not going to do it. But he's going to change a big portion of it. And when you can come in, and as Marty talks about the numbers day after day after day, people start to understand, yeah, this could happen to me where I'm at because of what Mr. Mufar has done. And it's not going to take that long for people to come in, use the system, use the automated marketing platform, hooked AI, artificial intelligence with traffic. It's not going to take that long for me to get to the place where I am an independent, sovereign human being. And today, there are a lot of people, they don't want that for you. They don't want you to be sovereign. They don't want you to make your own decisions. They don't want you to live the life you want to live. What does Mr. Mufar want? He wants all of that for you. And because of that, now we have certainty, absolute certainty. So it's a great topic, Bob. Focus, clarity, certainty. Once you start to understand what Mr. Mufar has done, and Bob talked about those individuals that are a little nefarious, and they do their little pissant things, and they're like little gnats flying around you. When the wind comes along, they just blow away. They have nothing, absolutely nothing. So we're in a great place today. 2025. I think the last 6 years for me within the business that Mr. Mufar is offering us, I thought they were absolutely wonderful years. I wouldn't change them I would not change a single thing in the last 6 years, period. And 2025 is going to blow those away. So get ready. It's coming. I think it's coming fairly quick, as most of the people on this panel believe. And from there, yeah, just rock and roll. Go ahead, Bob, back to you.
Thank you, Mike. Happy New Year to you. Good to see you. Yes, I agree. Focus. When you focus, you stay focused, you gain clarity and certainty. And when you have clarity and certainty, then you will see that what our founder, Mr. Ash, is bringing to us will bring us financial independence and freedom. Beautiful. Thank you, sir. And then you also said, when the wind will blow, we'll see. We know what happens when the wind blows. Those who are messing with us, we know what will happen when the wind blows, what we'll see. I'm going to call on Brother Marty to come to follow you, but I want to alert our sister Francine that she will do a quick summary for our French-speaking community once Brother Marty speak. Brother Marty, over to you.
Okay, thank you. Bob, really good start because you went over that post that Ash made. And I think people skim over stuff really quick, and they shouldn't. To really look at that, what he wrote, it's not a lot, but it's very powerful, very, very powerful. And I went back, I copied it so that I could look at it and realize, because I know that Ash, when he speaks, sometimes people don't get the whole grasp of what he's trying to say. But it was powerful. You know, in the one part he said, have you ever noticed how happy people don't tear other people down? Secure people celebrate others' success. Peaceful people spread calm and not chaos. Confident people uplift and not criticize. That is unpassive. That's the way unpassive should be. Now, I know a lot of people get nervous and they, oh my God, the sky is falling. I don't know what's going on. If you really get in and stay focused, like Bob said, everybody's saying it, the focus will make you not only see better, it makes you understand better. And if you understand, you get it. You'll get it. Now, you know, it's very rare. I don't think you can name 10 companies that started on day one with 1 million customers. We're customers, face the facts. That's powerful. That's huge. Absolutely a phenomenon that's never been done. And the cool thing about it is the companies that have would be when the iPad came out or the iPhone, they had a 6 month where they were building, but they spent millions on advertisement. This company didn't really spend anything on advertisement. It was word of mouth. And look what happened from that. People are looking. They understand they're looking, and they're still looking. He said there'll be a lot of changes, big changes. People ask, oh, what about this one? I said, here's what I would say. Don't try to guess what's going to happen. Just imagine anything could happen, and it's going to be good. It's going to be great. Another thing they were talking about, you know, when you start off with 1 million people, the structure that you have to have, because the 1 million that we have wasn't about, hey, how would you like to go on a train ride? He told not one, not two, but 1 million people, dream bigger. You have to be scalable and be ready to do that. And when I got on this little kick about going to each country and trying to break down what they make and all that, I learned so much. I did it for other people, but it did as much for me to know that the first time in 20 years this year of me being online full time, that we are actually in a company that is going to trickle up economics. How do I mean that? Well, we're all going to make, if it's $100 product, you make 25% commission, that's $25. You get a sale at $25, you get 10, that's $250. $250, I always look at in my family, okay, that's a couple bags of groceries. Other countries, $250 could be 30, 40, 50% of what they make a month. That's mind-blowing. That's mind-blowing. Now, in this period of the last 6 years, for me, next month, 6 years, Mike and Dan, same thing. I've been waiting for this time. This is when it's going to be fun. What we built, we've trained, we talk, we uplift, we nurture people. I've seen people grow so much. I've met more new people, diamonds in the rough, by the way, in the last year than I probably did the first 4 years or 5 years, really. Well, maybe the last 3 years, definitely more than ever. I met the OTECH pros. I met Comfort. I met Dr. Ivy. I love saying doctor. Minnow, Engineer Mike. All these people. And what made the company strong wasn't me. It wasn't Mike Ellis. It was all of us. It was the combination. You know, I talked to Ash a lot. You guys know that. Nobody Brown knows more than I did. But I want to tell you, when he talks about people, not about the products. Why? He knows from the people he has, the products that we'll have will be the best. I believe that without a doubt. He has the best, you make the best, you expect the best, boom. But, you know, that's why I want to tell everybody, stay focused. I believe in a short amount of time, you're going to start to see dreams coming true. It won't happen in 1 day, it won't happen in 2 days, but when you start to see it, and that's why when people call me in a panic, you know, I had 20 people on my team and they just give up. Well, I also told him, if you give up, that means you're going somewhere else. He goes, yeah, where would they be going? I said, there's nowhere to go. They stopped talking. When this goes, everybody is coming back. Every single one of them. And the family members that told you no and you're crazy and all that, when they see a little extra bounce in your walk, you're walking tall, you're feeling better, maybe you change your address, maybe that rickety car has been changed, or you just looked up, you got a little sparkle to you, that is contagious. Families will come up and friends that said no and say, what's going on? Is that business? Yeah. Is it too late? No, it's not too late. They're coming. Trust me. I don't even worry about it. people start telling me about, I'm trying to talk this listen, Ash said it in that thing. Don't waste time convincing people. You can't convince anybody. And by the way, in the beginning of my journey in marketing, I was so desperate to get people that if they wandered off, I'm like chasing them like a dog catcher. Don't go, don't go, don't go. Was the worst thing you could do because you look weak and you look like you don't have something to offer. You're desperate. I don't do any of that. There's no reason to do it. Oh, you're going to have to convince me. Well, then you're in trouble. I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to share what I see. And if my enthusiasm and me being who I am is not good enough, go to someone else. I'm not going to try to talk somebody into it. But all of you have that. How do I know? One thing I know is people. All of you have it. I hear names. There's not anybody's name here that Ash doesn't mention. None. Always. Wow, this person came a long ways. These people, and you know what? You know what it feels like to get beat up? We don't know all the stuff that happened to him, but imagine the worst things that could happen and then add a little bit, okay? That's what happened to Mr. Mupara. So for him to be able to look over his shoulder and see all of us marching ahead no matter what happened, that means a lot to him. It means a lot to him because that's really what he cares about. I mean, I've talked to him and he's talking about ungodly amount of money that might have happened, this might have happened. And his only concern was what it did to the founders. No joke. It's insane. I've never seen anybody like him. But when he came out on Christmas Eve and did that spiel, we had, I think up to now, 140,000 views. And he goes, well, definitely they're not dead and gone. I said, oh, no, never, 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 never. And he knew it. He didn't expect that big of an outcome. It was a very short notice. In fact, barely pretty quick. And the outcome within 12 hours, we had 98,000 people. And that's powerful. And stay focused. The worst thing that could happen now is while you're worried about what happened or what might happen, you might miss the train, okay? You should be in the depot. Your bag should be packed. And when you hear, ooh, ooh, all aboard, get on and let's go. You start waiting about this happened and that happened. And she said, listen, I don't care what people say. I don't care what they think about. It means nothing. Nobody, if you can meet somebody that says, you're an idiot, you shouldn't be doing it, and they can offer you something better, take it. But the truth is, there's nothing on the planet that will give this type of promise and hope to people. Nothing, nothing. Trust me. If it's there, I would have saw it. And even the people you think are very successful, they're working like mules. If they get sick, a month or 2 months, they start losing their business. This is a different animal. But anyway, that's all I have. I got to go do something with these dogs.
Thank you, Brother Madi. Happy New Year to you and your family, Dawn and the grandkids. Say hi to Jacob as well. Happy New Year to everybody at the Gamos family. Thank you so much, bro. This is what I got. You said you opened up and you said you talked about happy, secure, peaceful, confident, what Mr. Ash wrote in the back office. When you have that, if you are happy, you are secure, you are peaceful, you are confident, that means you are content. And that's why you stay tranquil and wait. And then you are able to manage yourself. You know, you say stay focused because our dreams are going to come true. Stay focused because you don't want to miss the train. Any moment from now, anything can happen. That has always been our position. You know, everybody is going to be back. Let's go to Sister Francine for a quick summary of what we've heard so far. While I prepare Sister Comfort. Tell the handsome man that's next to you. I keep seeing a handsome head popping in back and forth. So tell him I said hi. Sister Francine, over to you.
Bonsoir. Nous avons ouvert la session sur le sujet rester concentré. C'est le sujet d'aujourd'hui. Rester focalisé sur ce qui nous attend. Le sujet nous est venu à la suite du message de notre PDG le 24 décembre dernier, qui nous a demandé de ne pas perdre notre temps à expliquer ce qu'il a dit. Ceux qui étaient là l'ont compris. Il nous faut rester focalisés sur lui et sur notre écosystème, ou qu'on appelle encore l'OES. Il nous a invités à faire de 2025 une grande année, donc une année de transformation de notre affaire, de notre business. Tout peut arriver à tout moment, à tout instant, et des changements drastiques, tant sur le plan technique que sur le plan structurel, sont sur le point de se produire. Mike Ellis a continué pour donner son impact sur rester focalisé. Pour lui, ça se résume à la clarté et la vision. C'est cela, rester focalisé sur la vision de Monsieur H. En phase 1, malgré les difficultés qu'il a connues, il a pu redresser quand même sa compagnie parce qu'aujourd'hui, nous sommes 1 million de comptes et toutes ces 1 million de personnes voudront forcément acquérir des produits. Il faudrait que l'on se refigure la grandeur de ce marché. Donc, au départ, déjà 1 million de personnes. Ceux qui sont des personnes qui ne peuvent partir puisque nous faisons partie de la structure. Donc, et nous faisons partie également du combat que M. H a mené. C'était une force à ses côtés. Cela n'arrive pas tous les jours. Donc, la machine est lancée et ce n'est plus si, c'est devenu cela va arriver. Nous n'avons plus à utiliser le mot de si, puisque le succès est déjà effectif. Nous sommes là. C'est une question de temps pour notre indépendance financière et notre liberté. Donc, s'il avait à changer quelque chose au cours de ces 6 dernières années, il n'en serait rien. Marty nous a rappelé ce soir que les gens ne comprennent pas parfois ce que H. Moufaré dit, mais on parle ici de gens stables et sécurisés qui ne critiquent pas les autres. Si nous gardons notre focus, nous arriverons à bon port. C'est puissant de démarrer une compagnie avec 1 million de personnes. Donc, il a promis à 1 million de personnes et c'est sur cela qu'il travaille. Monsieur Moufaré est focalisé sur ce qu'il a promis parce que c'est une question de vie ou de mort et il ne lâchera rien, il ne lâchera personne. Donc, pour lui, en 20 ans qu'il est dans le monde des affaires en ligne, c'est la première fois clairement où il travaille quelque part et se sent si à l'aise. Donc, retenons que notre PDG est focalisé sur des personnes et non sur des produits, ni sur l'argent, et tout son travail, il le consacre pour transformer la vie de la personne, de l'être humain. C'est à cela qu'il travaille. Donc, beaucoup sont comme des papillons et s'envoleront avec le vent. Donc, ne passons pas notre temps à écouter aux portes ce qui se passe, mais restons solidement focalisés sur là où on va. Voilà, merci beaucoup, Bob.
Merci, merci, Marcel. Bonne année à vous aussi et bonne année à toute notre communauté francophone. Let's go to our sister Comfort. Sister Comfort, Happy New Year to you. And well, let's hear what you think about this great expectation we have for 2025 and how we're going to focus. How are you going to focus to while you wait for this gift that our Father is about to give us? Over to you.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Bob. Happy New Year, family. It's just a pleasure that I'm happy and thankful to God that we have seen the new year and we are gathered here again. So when I heard the topic, especially just the word focused, something quickly came to mind, like who is Mr. Mufara in the first place? He is a visionary. And to the best of my understanding, visionaries do something, they paint a picture of something in their mind and they look at it. And when you are visionary, you are doing something that doesn't happen now at this minute. You have that picture in mind and it's lying in front of you. You start work from here, walking step by step until you get to that place where you hit the target, and then you get it put to place or come to fruition. So Mr. Mufara, being a visionary, I believe that everybody, those of us sitting here, those watching us all over the internet, are visionaries as well. That is why we are still glued to the screen. That is why we still wait. The moment he drops something at the OES, we receive it the first and we're excited over it. So what do visionaries do? They focus on that big picture, that thing that they see now, which will happen in a few weeks, in a few days, years, that will change lives, like what Ash is doing. So what else would you do if you don't focus? And what is the big picture? The big picture is total freedom. The big picture is empowerment. The big picture is for people to dream again. The big picture is even for some people to start dreaming the first time in their lives. It was the same big picture, like my sister Fumi would say, however, for how long he had been incubating that vision until the day it came to place in 2018, and we bought into it. All we do is focus on that big picture. It is right there in front, beyond the tunnel. And the moment we get there, we will know, the world will know that it's here. So nobody ever said that accomplishing this kind of a dream would just come like a walk in a park. It has to go, you have to go through thick and thin. You have to go through challenges. You have to go through, face those moments where you feel like, I think I should give up. But then something, that voice say, remember the big picture. Guys, don't call me, whoever is calling now, stop. So, that big picture is what keeps us focused, because you don't get there, you don't skip one step. If it's a ladder, it's a million steps, you have to climb one step after the other. And that thing, that parcel is lying right at the millionth step. We only take one step after the other until we get there. That is how it works. And what do visionaries do? They are resilient. You have to be resilient because you will face those moments, like I've said. The detours are there, the twists are there, the challenges are there, and all of those things that you are like, I skip all of these things now. They are just distractions. They are either distractions or they are ways of strengthening me, because they say anything that doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. And so they help you to focus, they make you resilient, and say, because all of these challenges are here, people want to ridicule me. People want me to frustrate other people's dreams so that they will make me a subject of ridicule and stuff like that. But I am focused on the big picture. I know exactly how it looks like. I know how to get there. It's only a matter of time. And when you are working with time, what helps you go on is that focus on that big picture. You have to just persist. So if you're a visionary, you have to be persistent. Just keep on keeping on. Just go on and on and on, pushing towards the goal, taking one step after the other till you get to that part, to that last step of the ladder, and then you touch it and get the boom. And of course, we will celebrate. People will tell the story. And if we are visionaries now, we know some of them we can call by name. We know when things changed and we had to hold webinars upon webinars, teaching people how to migrate from the back office to the OES, how to sign up, how to do all of those things. So if you are visionary, even at this minute, you should be helping others to see the vision. There are people who joined this movement, this business, after the foundership had closed, and maybe they have little knowledge. There are others who joined even in 2018 and went to sleep. They are trying to wake up back now. If you are a visionary and you think that you have an idea of what Mr. Mufara is seeing, all you need to do now is help others to focus like you are focusing. Help others to concentrate on that big picture. Help paint that big picture, because it looks the brightest in Mr. Mufara's eyes, because it is his vision originally. We have an idea that is really beautiful because we read it from his actions, from what he shares with us and things like that. Let's paint that picture to others who are not getting it well, and they will join in. And believe me, when we focus, we help Mr. Mufara to focus, We help his team to focus, and the dream is real. Nothing has changed. It's only a matter of time, and rightly, it's going to happen like Mike Ellis has said. So thank you, Uncle Bob. I'll just leave it here. Thanks.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, my sister. Happy New Year. Here's what I got. Focus, and you see the big picture. You know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of a book, beautiful book that I read that we should all read. It's called Mastering the Millionaire's Mind. It's written by a guy called T. Half Acre. He says, when you focus, what you focus on expands. Okay? What you focus on expands, and that we should stay away from the complainers and the naysayers because they drag you down. And that is exactly what our founder, Mr. Ash, wrote to us. If you read it between the lines, that's what Ash is asking us. Stay focused. Stay away from all the naysayers and all that. They will only drag you down. Thank you so much, my sister. Let's go to Engineer Mike. But after we go to Engineer Mike, I'm going to alert our sister Jean Aliva. Jean, you're going to come after Engineer Mike. Engineer Mike, thank you and Happy New Year, my brother.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, Uncle Bob. Happy New Year, all our ONPASI family all around the globe. Thank you very much for this opportunity again today, Uncle Bob. We're starting the new year in a very big way from the message that our CEO gave us a couple of weeks ago. So as we are entering the 2025, the concept of expectation plays a crucial role in shaping our experience and outcomes, which is true. The idea that our beliefs about ourselves, others, and the world can significantly influence our action and realities in supported by both. This is being supported by both psychological and spiritual principles, right? Now, if we want to talk about the power of expectation, expectations are not really, they are not merely wishful thinking. They are powerful drivers of behavior when individuals set positive expectations, particularly those grounded in faith or personal goals. They create a mental framework that influences their decisions and actions. This aligns with the principle of cognitive bias. I remember we used to have conversations, and Uncle Bob used to always reflect and tell us about cognitive thinking, right? So this aligns with the principle of cognitive bias, where the brain actively seeks evidence to confirm existing beliefs. For instance, if someone expects healing or success, they are more likely to notice opportunities that align with those beliefs. So this is something that we should always know, and we should always have it in our minds and the way our mind is being set up, right? So neuroscience, there's a neuroscientific explanation or neuroscientific insight of which provide the insight into how expectations shape our brain. It says the brain's reward system is activated when we anticipate positive outcomes, primarily through the release of dopamine, which is an enzyme, right? This biochemical response not only motivates us, but also reinforces behaviors that aligns with our expectation. So furthermore, neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to recognize or reorganize itself, demonstrates that our thoughts can physically alter brain structure over the time. By focusing on positive expectations, we can foster new neutral pathway that supports growth and transformation. So the spiritual aspect of it now, from a spiritual perspective, many religious texts emphasizes the importance of maintaining faith, filled expectation. For example, in Romans 12 verse 2, it says it encourages believers to renew their minds for transformation. This renewal process involves aligning thoughts with high truths and promises, which can lead to emotional well-being of a purposeful living. Our big sister, Dr. Ivy Mix, can one day really bring us back to this and give us this religious aspect. So, Uncle Bob, as we prepare for this 2025, what I will advise all of us, we have to set 5 things very clear here. We have to set a clear goal, which is define what we want to achieve this year in various aspects of our lives and personal growth, relationship, and career. The second one we need to put clearly is to cultivate a positive thought. Now, we should engage in practices such as meditations or prayers that focuses on gratitude and positive affirmations. That is the second one. The third one is we should seek supportive relationship. So let's surround ourselves with individuals who uplift and encourages us towards our goals. And if we want to talk about that, we can talk about our big brother, Marty and Chris. We can talk about all the OTECH Pro brothers. We can talk about every other uplifting webinars that we can go and we get the real message which is coming up. The fourth one is to embrace challenges. Okay, so we should view obstacles as opportunities to grow rather than setbacks. Now, the fifth one is reflect regularly. So let's take time to assess our progress and adjust our expectations as necessary. So again, let's bow down. This is the 5 things I want us to really rally ourselves or rest as a conclusion of what I'm saying here today. The first one is let's set clear goals. The second one is let's cultivate positive thoughts. And the third one is to seek supportive relationship. The fourth one is to embrace challenges. And the fifth one is to reflect regularly. So with this, Uncle Bob, if all of us as on Perseverance, listening to all our big brothers how they speak, Mike Ellis, Marty Gamo, Chris, you, the OTECH Pro, our sister Comfort, Gina Liva, Dr. Ivy Mix, you know, our brother, who used to come and meet us here, Sister Francine, Mama Macien, who is not here. All of these are inspirational and a guide to foster us to be together, to empower us to the days ahead, which our CEO came and told us, you yourself, Uncle Bob, Bra Madi and Bra Mike Ellis have really defined and told us, or you've just told us what we are expecting for this 2025, which is a very good year for us. Thank you very much, Uncle Bob.
Thank you, Engineer Mike. Thank you. Happy New Year to you from me here in Bel Air, Maryland. The few things I got very in depth there. The few things I got, you said expectations are not wishful thinking. Very true. I agree with you. And you're asking us to focus on positive expectations. That is what I got from Engineer Mike. And you're asking us to cultivate positive thought. You know, a positive mindset is good for us. It's healthy for you. That we should all think positive. So thank you very much, Engineer Mike. We'll go to Sister Gina Liva. Before then, I want to alert my brother Vincent. Vincent, Happy New Year, my brother. Welcome. Welcome to the panel. You're going to come after Sister Gina Liva. Jean, over to you. What do you think? What's your? I'm interested to hear your thoughts on the great expectation that we have for 2025, and what do you think about when we say stay focused?
Well, thank you, Bob. Thank you, Engineer Mike. Those are great steps. Comfort, Mike, Marty, all great shares about this what we went through last year and what's to come potentially. For me, 2024 was a year of challenges, not personal challenges, just as a whole, as a family, delays, and some people, felt some anxiety and uncertainty about that. But look how many blessings came out of it, how we grew closer, how we learned so much, as Marty said, so much, as we gathered on lives and webinars, and how the leaders dug deep to research and knowledge, share research and knowledge. Marty and Chris's financial illustrations for all of those countries. That was a massive and continues to be a massive effort, that would probably not have happened if we had not had the year that we had, and if we had not stayed focused on what's going on here, and as Comfort said, kept our eye on the big picture. So now in 2025, which is hard to believe it's here, no matter what happens or when it happens, we're going to have a year that's equally powerful, full of learning, full of growing, full of connecting, of people honing their dreams and plans, of solidifying their friendships and collaborations, of getting clearer every day on what we wish to do with our lives and what we don't. The timing of what's coming is really irrelevant, as Mike Ellis has said many, many times. The fact that it is happening is the greatest gift, the great certainty, which is what gives us this peace of mind. And in my opinion, it is, as many have said, it's divine timing coming at a pace which matches a grander vision. It's a bird's eye view that encompasses everything and everyone, not just individual desires. And it's timed for all of humanity and for humanity's greatest benefit. And none of us can possibly know what that timing is. Only God and Ash know what that timing is. And it's going to be perfect. It's going to be absolutely perfect. So we just know our little view, but Ash's vision sees the entire planet. It's in our best interest to keep, for our peace of mind. Sorry, I'm sort of scattered today. It's in our best interest to trust this, and I certainly do. And so I say, let's stay focused on Ash, as Bob said, on the here and now, on what's happening right now, what's happening right here in this meeting. And if we stay and gather in this way, we're going to be on the right path. And we stay alert to announcements. We stay ready to take any actions that might be required to support Ash in any way that might be needed, and to thank God that we said yes to this company. For me, it is we know that what's coming is great. And I was speaking with Minu before we got on, and it's just, what would we do if we did not have this hope, this knowing, this certainty that something really beautiful is coming to the world? There are people out in the world suffering deeply that don't even know about this yet. And so I feel grateful and privileged to be in a position to know, to, like all of us here, we have a responsibility to bring hope back to people in this really, really difficult time in the world. And it's an honor. It's an honor to be here with you all. And thank you, Bob. And I look forward to everyone else that's going to speak today. Hello, Vincent. Welcome.
Thank you, Jean. Thank you. Happy New Year to you. I hope this year brings you everything that your heart desires. Not only you, but all of us in this panel and all the founders and everyone that's listening to us. You said that it is divine timing. I agree with you. It's going to be perfect. Only our founder, Mr. Ash, knows. He sees the big picture. He sees the other side. He told us the other day, I can see the other side. He knows exactly what's coming, and it's going to be perfect. In order for us to really, we should all stay focused and trust the and trust our founder, trust the system, trust what is coming, you know. So let's just stay focused on Ash and the hope that this brings to us. When we have that hope, you know that something better awaits you. So thank you, Sister Jean. We'll go to our brother Vincent. Vincent, I want to say bon année, mon frère. After Vincent, we're going to have the one and only Dr. Ivy Mix. So Dr. Ivy Mix, I'm giving you the clue to get your guns ready. Vincent, over to you, brother.
Oh yeah, thank you, Brother Bob. Happy New Year, Brother Bob, and Happy New Year to my brothers and sisters here in this panel. Happy New Year, and I wish a very prosperous and then also wonderful year for everyone here for this uh, great year. So again, we are here again for another great webinar. So we thank God for bringing us together again. So we thank also everyone here for being into this. I have the time because this new year is not easy. We have a family commitment. Even all this, we are able to be here and then talk about the great company that we are all in. So it gives me also the privilege to thank you again. Thousand thanks for your time, your dedication that you have for our great company. So again, like everybody said, we know this year we are waiting for so many challenges, so many things will happen. For sure, so many things is ahead of us. So we need to be thinking, checking the future, looking forward, not looking backward, because looking forward, that's what is going to help us. Looking forward for the future, that's what we are all expecting, and that's where we will get our future coming from. So not thinking about the past. The past is the past. So what we need to do, coming together, all of us, be one family, be one person, and then we're thinking forward what we can do for this great company. And also we should join together again, pray for our leader, Mr. Ash, because he also need a prayer. He need our help because there's one supermarket slogan in the UK say every little helps. So even little that we can afford to bring it together, it will help our leader also to work us forward and then work forward for the future. So only thing positive that we'll do, and then we will make it will be bring also future good thing for us because we don't want negative thing. So we want everyone to be positive, and then we want positive thing. We want people to be also always positive. We don't want negative mindset for 2025. So this year, I beg everyone, please let all of us have a positive mindset. And then if we are all positive, we know positive things will come to us. Because when we are negative, you'll get negative. What you think is in the mindset. What you think, if you think bad, you will receive bad thing. If you think good, and then you think good, you will receive always, God will give you a good thing. And then God will put you in the right way so that good thing come to you. But if you wake up and then you have a bad thing that, oh, I don't have money, I don't think this year I'll get money, you will not get money. But if you think this year I'll be rich, I'll get money, good thing will come. You see good thing will follow you and good thing will get you. So this is how life will, everything is in mindset. So if you have a good mindset, the good mindset will follow you. So if you have a negative, that's how life goes. So all of us, let's come together and pray together for positive for this 2025. Everything should be positive. Well, whatever you do, wherever you go, whatever you are, wherever you are, we need the positive stuff. We need that, and then we are sure this year, me every day when I wake up, 2025, this year we are in. Every good thing will come. So this is the positive mindset that all of us should have. We all pray together and then pray for good also for our CEO. And then also those, all of us that are working around, supporting him in prayer, even in webinar, in any kind of activity that you are doing to support this great company to move forward. God will bless you. And we know this is not for there is a reason for that. So God knows why we are here today, and He knows the reason why we are here. So our hope today is to also put all our hope to our CEO, pray for him, work with him. Any contribution, every little we can do, we should do it without thinking negative. We should think in positive, and then we will see that the grace of God will be upon him, and then you will see that we'll get whatever we are all wishing, and then everything that we want for this year, we'll get in by the grace of God. And then I believe in that, and then I trust that with a positive mindset with God, we will all receive the positive thing. So thank you, Bob, my brother, and a happy new year to all you and everyone.
Man, Vincent, thank you so much. Thank you. Happy New Year to you. Before we go to Dr. Ivy Mix, I'm sorry I missed Sister Francine is going to give us a quick recap on what she's heard so far. But Vincent, the one thing that I took from my brother Vincent is have a positive mindset. I think he repeated that several times. We should have a positive mindset as we think ahead of this 2025. When you think good things come your way. You think bad things come your way. It's pretty simple. So let us have a positive mindset, support our founder, Mr. Ash, pray for him and all the people around him. Sister Francine, please give us a synopsis of what we've heard so far for our French community. Thank you.
Merci. Je prendrai à partir de notre sœur Comfort, qui est revenue sur qui est notre PDG H. Moufaré. C'est un visionnaire qui, comme tout visionnaire, travaille à réaliser ce qu'il voit. Donc, les visionnaires sont focalisés sur ce qu'ils voient venir, qui est un très grand tableau. Donc, il s'agit des rêves, de redonner valeur aux humains, et le moment où nous nous dirigeons, c'est un pas après l'autre. Il faut de la résilience pour cela. Et malgré les défis et les distractions qui nous rendent plus forts, chaque fois que nous avons des défis, nous devenons plus forts. Restez persistants jusqu'au bout. Les derniers venus, elle a donné un exemple, il y a des personnes qui sont arrivées après tout le monde. Ce serait une bonne chose de les aider pour qu'elles sentent aussi, elles adhèrent aux rêves de notre visionnaire. Et c'est un soutien qu'on lui apporterait afin de pouvoir voir sa vision se réaliser et le rêve devenir réalité. Ingénieur Mike nous a appris 5 choses aujourd'hui pour cultiver la positivité et croire en nous-mêmes. Donc, nous devons surveiller nos pensées et il a fait beaucoup de références à la neuroscience qui influence notre capacité d'espérer. Et nos pensées peuvent être altérées par notre cerveau. Donc, il s'est basé sur 5 choses. Avoir des objectifs précis, des pensées positives, rechercher un support au sein de notre communauté qui pourrait nous encourager et faire face aux défis. Enfin, prendre le temps d'analyser les situations. Donc, ensuite, Jen Aleva nous a parlé de la croissance que nous avons acquiert au cours de l'année écoulée parce que nous avons traversé des difficultés, mais nous étions restés focalisés sur notre objectif et nous avons grandi à travers cela. Donc, pour Jen, 2025 se présente comme une très belle année de consolidation des acquis de 2024 et probablement une année de réalisation. C'est le temps de Dieu, 2025. C'est le temps de Dieu pour toute l'humanité, un temps parfait pour rester dans la paix et rester focalisé sur notre PDG. Il est de notre devoir d'apporter l'espoir à l'humanité. Vincent nous encourage dans beaucoup de positivité, rester positif, avancer, laisser le passé derrière nous et abandonner l'esprit négatif pour attirer le positif dans notre existence de tous les jours. Merci beaucoup, Bob.
Merci, ma sœur. Très bien, très bien. And now let's listen to the one and only Dr. Ivy Mix. Dr. Mix, we are interested to hear your take on this year that we have great expectations and our ability to stay focused on the price. Over to you, sis. And Oliver will come next after you.
Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you, and I appreciate my precious sisters, and they're always queens. And I always call our brothers here the kings. call them the kings because a king always gives you power and gives you joy, gives you pleasure. You know how a kingdom is. So we want to thank you every day. I say from the bottom of my heart, you know, when we have you empowering us the way you do, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we are in 2025, and I think everybody spied on my notes. So I have to change my notes. I don't know if I have to change it now. I don't know how I'm going to do, but it's going to work. So, Engineer Mike, Jean, Comfort, everybody has said so. Right now, I have to go with my raw brain. I think my brain is going to work. So, we have gotten to a point where Ash has said it all, and his 2 appearances at the end of the year means that now we have to shift our attention from the technicalities and what we don't know. You don't know how to do programming. You don't know how to do anything computer. All that he's doing, you don't know. Leave him alone. This is the time to focus on you. This is the time, this year, we are leaving Ash alone. Do you know, are you able to do what he does? Apart from our big brothers and kings here, even them, he will challenge them with what he knows how to do. Are you getting me? So this year is the year for me and for you. I said this morning when I woke up, I was asking myself, Ivy, how can you be better? I was asking myself. Nobody was here. I think that's what you should be asking yourself and leave this genius alone. Are you getting me? If you haven't attained that state that he's in, his genius is God-given. This is the time for divine creativity. If God has not given it to you, you will not understand what he's doing. All the great people in the world, when they were doing stuff, nobody understood them because they had it straight, a direct download from God. So we're going to leave him alone. He has already succeeded in creating a network. And that is the reign, that is the focus of 2025 onwards till life ends. What happened in the past was not enough. The network he has created is a network of human beings. We never had it. Now we have it. He has created it. The internet paved the way. But when Ash started talking about AI, it was so offensive then. But now, everything AI. Now you even have content creators. If you don't have .ai with your name, it's like you're not serious, you're not in business. Imagine just 3 years ago, not to talk about 5-6 years ago when he started, I was like, that word was a taboo. You couldn't say it openly. Now you have to add it to every business that you have for it to make sense. So I'm happy. And I stand here and I stand firm and say he's the forerunner of AI in society, not the technology. Are you getting me? They're talking about it. We've been talking about it. Our families heard about it from us. Some people never knew about it. And then also, he succeeded in heralding and pioneering love. Love is not something that you do or you add onto something. Are you getting me? Love is a place where you sit to do something. Brothers and sisters, if you sit in love, to send a present is different from giving a present. Are you getting me? The world now, if your organization or your corporation is not coming from a place where you sit in love to spread what you have, you are irrelevant. You cannot just say, well, I have the best technology. Okay, keep your car. There's going to be a company that is going to manufacture cars with love, just like AI with love that we have. I'm telling you, at this time, the human being is so wise that if you do something and your heart is not attached, I'm telling you, you're wasting your time. Another thing that we have to get to is the world is spreading into creativity. The world is going to enter technology. In fact, you are a technology. I am a technology. I am the technology. Why is AI succeeding? Why did the internet and computer succeed? Because they were trying to mimic the brain. They were trying to mimic what God made us to be. In fact, our big computer brothers here will tell us that computer has gone so far that they are trying to do everything the brain was supposed to do. If you remember the chess game that was played by Gary, is it Kasparov? After some time, he used to play every computer chess game. Then they came up with Deep Blue. He could not beat Deep Blue. He played Deep Blue 4 times. After the 4th time, he could not play Deep Blue anymore because the brain had been mimicked. You are the technology, be proud. Your alimentary system is a technology. Your heart is a technology. It's emitting frequencies and waves and electromagnetic signals. Your circulatory system is a technology. Your limbs are all technologies. What you have, why does the Bible say, lay your hands on them and they shall recover? It's a technology. Are you getting me? So let us know that now technology without love is not going to work. And I am proud that Ash submitted to us. Those days we did not understand when he used to say he comes with his heart, AI with a heart. But now, any technology without love is not going to work. It's not going to work at this given time. And the Bible says that to the increase of his government, there shall be no end. It's going to go from glory to glory. Ash is going to get better and better, going from glory to glory. There's going to be an increase. So we are thinking that, oh, what we have seen is enough. We haven't seen anything. Like I said, we are going to leave him alone and then walk our own path. In 2025, living life is going to be like the most predominant thing. Living life to your fullest, to the highest creativity, giving everything from a place of love, of kindness, of gentleness. Any business that is not doing that will diminish in influence. I'm telling you. All these things that we are saying, we are not saying it as a joke because we are moving to a life without poverty, without hunger. So what will be left? It's going to be now life is going back to community. Life is going back to friendliness. Life is going back to caring. Look at what is going to happen. Next time there's an earthquake, people will not say, oh, where is, let's say, let me make up the name of a city, Kakramadu. Where's Kakramadu? Then they just throw it apart. No. Everybody will see the devastation in Kakramadu. And what will they do? They'll all start through the internet, donating $1, $2. Be one super nation. The era of the superpower and the super nation is over. The era of me and you is now. So somebody in Africa is not going to feel that, oh, well, I'm insignificant. That person will send $1. You know why? Not because the dollar is big, but because the heart is big. Because the heart is big, that person is going to send $1 so that the people who are suffering in Kakramadu can change. Are you getting me? At this time is a time, this is a year of focusing on educating ourselves so that we can educate others. We can be talking like this and telling them that your $1, send it through SendWave, send it through mobile money. Are you getting me? Now the world doesn't belong to one person anymore. The world does not belong to one superpower. The G5 industrial revolution and everything has failed. Do you know why? Because AI with love is taking over. That love factor is bigger than the computer itself. That is where we are going. That is huge. And then gone are the days that there was always war. Now I know nobody's interested in war. Thank God, in the name of Jesus, nobody is interested in war. Now we are interested in sharing. We are interested in caring. We are interested in a world with sustainability. We are interested in a world with cooperation. What a world. That is what God determined it to be. We are going to go back to the increase of his government. There will be no end. We are going to go back to what we were supposed to be, where peace, joy, and love was what made us happy. Where the well-being of the human being is so precious. the way we feel when we don't see one another, the way we pray for each other. I don't have to know Jean to know her baby is not well. As soon as she says it, for one reason or the other, I remember when our precious brother was not well. Uncle Bob, I told myself, I said, I have to pray. I'm telling you, I was praying for him in my room. There are days I tell myself, something comes over me. I say, I'll be praying for Ash. He cannot fail. You know why? It's because the world is going back to caring and sharing. That is where, because like I said, all that has to be taken care of, Ash has taken care of it already. Right now, the human being, your creativity is going to come back. Gone are the days when all of us used to live in the same box houses. When was the last days we had a proper architect? At the architects, people go to Rome and all that to go and look at those buildings. It's as if we are not the same human beings. We are the same human beings, but our creativity was killed by industrial revolution. Our creativity was killed by economic situations. But now, after our Ash, what is going to happen? You have enough. You're going to create that building. When was the last time there was a Beethoven? When was the last time you heard of somebody creating a new symphony? Look at it. All our houses are the same. When was the last time? In Africa, we have some houses that they are so beautiful. You say, oh, I want you to build my house like that house. Architectural creativity. When was the last time something was designed, a beautiful ball ground down? Now everybody is wearing the same thing. That's not how God made us. God made us to be individualistic and creativity. So our focus this year is we're going back to who God made us, what God made us. I'm telling you, and brothers and sisters, I submit to you that as instilled creativity in us, it is a power I stand. You know, when I'm talking about Ash, I talk about myself as an Ash girl. I submit to you that he's a forerunner of creativity. What did he do? The whole of last year, he was saying, be you. Bring out what is in you. He was stressing it nonstop. Because the reason why we're all wearing the same prison clothes is because we did not have. Now we have. We don't all have to wear the same orange overalls. You can decide to be a dressmaker. You can decide to be an artist. This is going to be the year of teaching. I heard Marty. Marty said, do you know anybody who is a teacher? You can teach online. All these things that we're talking about, you can teach it online. I just want to say that his main message that we have to be creative. Let us hold that torch this year. Let us give him space to do what he knows how to do. Thank you very much, Bob.
Wow, that's why I like to bring you almost last at the end of the day, because after that we should all be going home. Don't you guys think? Dr. Ivy Mix, look, you said we should focus on you, and leave Ash alone. I love that. Remember the known unknowns and the unknown unknowns. That's what our founder is busy taking care of. And then you talked about love. Yes, we have always said here, myself and my OTECH brothers, we've said repeatedly that our system is automated, is integrated, built with artificial intelligence, and there is a sublime unseen component of love, compassion, and hope. That's what we're talking about. That's the only system that is built with that in mind. It's sublime, it's unseen. I want to welcome Mr. Dan Street. I'm going to call him next, but Oliver, since we had prepared Oliver to come, so Oliver will speak and then Dan will come after Oliver. Thank you.
Hi, happy New Year again to everybody. I know we did enjoy our New Year, and our CEO came out twice on the 24th and the 31st, and he set the tone. He set the tone for 2025. If you've not listened to that, please go back and listen to what he said. He has set the tone, and that tone is a tone of positivity that all of us we are hearing here on this platform today. Ivy Mick just said it. Madi also did it, you know. So and that tone also is for us to emulate his vision. And he didn't end there. He has created some tools that is going to give us that life financial stability that we are going to use to impact the world. And this is the only company that is a movement and it's an ideology. No other company on this planet Earth has ever. The tools that he gave us, we are going to have multiple sources of income. Like Madi always said, if you look at all the billionaires, the rich people on this world, on this planet Earth today, they have multiple sources of income. We are not going to have only one, not two, not three, not four, not five, more than 10. That is the beauty. And this is the vision. And the CEO set that tone on the 24th. He asked us, and he said, I am fired up to change the world. Are you ready? That was the end of his statement on the 31st. Are we ready to start? Are we ready? He is fired up to change the world. He gave us that assurance. Because when we talk about a great expectation for this year, he gave us that assurance that we are there. In a couple of days, we are going to realize that drastic things are going to happen. That assurance that he gave us, that is part of the tone that he set for 2025. And the year of hope that we've been dreaming of, and that faith that we got for the past years, 2025 is the year of action. Is the year of action. He gave us tools that is going to help us again, like I said, to emulate his vision. How? You have traffic, done for you. Marketing, done for you. You pay no bills in any building. You pay no staff. That is the beauty. He knows the market. He knows what to do. That is the tone that he said he make us to understand. That assurance that he make us to understand that 2025, the year of hope. And 2025 is going to be a year for you to start living your dreams. That year that you must have confidence in your own self. Because if you don't have that confidence in your own self, how can you emulate that dream that we got from him? When we look at every day that Madi they comes out and talk, Mike Ellis will make beautiful videos and we listen to him. They inspire us, they ignite us. My OTECH brothers here, comfort. Look at Ivy Mix, the firebrand lady, Jonah Liva. When she talks, you know that this is a lady, that she is ready. We should also be ready. When you also look at Francine, when he translates, she likes put things you understand the French community. This is the union, this is the love and the heart that Ash has created. The value of this company is you and I, the heart. We, more than 1 million people, that is what our CEO has created on this planet Earth. And that is the movement and the ideology that we are going to follow. I think out of all of us here in this, the 1 million of us that we are here, more than 1 million of us that we are here, that is what we are going to do. Impact people's life as he is ready to change the world. I am ready. I ain't going anywhere. I'm here to stay. I'm come, no go. We say that in Pidgin in Cameroon. I'm here to stay. Be happy and dream big. We are there. 2025 is a year of hope and the year that we are going to realize our beliefs. Thank you, Mr. Bob.
Wow. I'm fired up, says Mr. Ash. I'm fired up and ready to go. Are you fired up? Are you ready? Are you fine? Yes, we are fine. Thank you, Oliver. I'm going to go now to our brother, Mr. Dan Street. Thank you to take this time out to come join us, Mr. Dan. Happy New Year to you and your family. After you speak, then our sister Mino is going to speak. Then we're going to do our general, or anybody, Madi, Mike, those who have something to add, they will add, and then we'll wrap up. So Dan, over to you. Welcome, sir.
Well, thank you. Happy New Year, everybody. And sorry I'm late. I have a class that I'm going to, and I was a little late in joining you all, but I'm excited to be here. And You know, what I see from everybody here is it's so encouraging, because I think it is important for all of us to stay focused and encourage and continue to encourage one another. And we rely on Marty and the communication from Ash and Marty and Chris's live every day. I get on there and I just see so many positive people, and people that are just so focused on the fact that Ash is in control, and he will continue to update us on the status of the restructure and the steps we need to take. And I think it's very important that all of us just believe that. And the people that don't, you know, they're going to go their own way. But he's always been very, very transparent with us, and especially over the last month or two. You know, we've got to listen to what he's actually said and not what we expect him to hear. I think there's too many people that expect to hear something and don't hear what they expect, so they get a little frustrated. I think of one of his quotes that he said several months ago, but it stuck with me. He said, "Our attitude produces the stamina we need to succeed, and God gives us the broader vision for what is to come." And if that doesn't say it all, our attitudes are so important, and we've got to stay strong and just trust the process. And I think that's pretty much the only message I have here today. What he has told us over the last, it's just if it isn't Ash, then don't listen to it. Don't listen to all the other noise. Ash knows every detail about every good and bad thing that's happened with this company, and we have to trust the fact that he will reveal that to us in his time. And so I am just so amazed and so proud of everybody here that just stays focused and stays positive and keeps the right attitude. Because one of the other things that he used to say, he said, behind the jam, there are good things bubbling, and it will explode in a good way. And that sounds to me like somebody who's persevering and meeting the challenges head on for all of us. And I'm just glad to be here today. And I don't know if I've even hit on the subject. I didn't even see the subject of the meeting, but I think it's always just stay positive and trust in Ash and trust in all of us, and continue to encourage everybody. And we're going to have an amazing 2025.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Dan.
Bob.
You were right. Thank you, Dan. You were right on the topic, and you said what we wanted to hear. You said we should stay focused with the right attitude. It's all about staying focused. That was the purpose of our meeting today, and what our vision is, or what we think of 2025. So that was right on the money. Thank you so much, Dan. That's taking the time. Let's go to our sister Mino. Mino, I'm going to let you go, and after you go, then our sister Francine is going to just recap everything that she's heard so far, and then we do our final 1 minute closing round. Or if any of our big brothers here have something that they wanted to hit on, we'll do so, and then we'll wrap it up. Mino, over
Great.
to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Marty and Chris, to begin with, for always pushing us out of our comfort zone and uplifting. As most of you know, I'm not a good speaker yet. I'm working on it. But I do have a heart for our company. I write my thoughts and I organize a script. So here we are. Loyalty, faith, and patience are the anchors that hold us steady through life's storm. With strong hope, we find strength in the melodies of a new era, a symphony of promise, renewal, and boundless possibilities. With the new year, soon, the melodies of this new chapter will become the rhythm of our lives. And we will dance with hearts full of gratitude, hope, and purpose. Mr. Ash wished us all happiness, security, peace, and confidence. Together, peace and confidence enable us to navigate life's complexities with grace, courage, and purpose. They inspire us to not only believe in ourselves, but also to create a ripple effect, spreading calm and positivity to those around us. These virtues remind us that true strength lies in a serene heart and a confident spirit. Come join us, start dreaming, and take action towards achieving those dreams. Happy New Year. Thank you.
Back to you, Sister Mino. Happy New Year to you too. Yes, indeed, Ash has brought you out of your comfort zone. I believe you are a great speaker. I don't know why you say you're not a great speaker, because you speak great to me. You said our dreams and our confidence will help us navigate life with grace. Thank you so much. And I'll go to our sister Francine to just summarize what you've heard so far before we do our final closing rounds.
OK. Au point où nous en sommes de Ivy Mix, elle nous a fait une mixture très intéressante. Elle remercie donc, elle nous a tous qualifiés de princes et de princesses. Merci beaucoup, Ivy. Donc, au point où nous en sommes, il nous faut regarder vers nous. C'est notre année, le temps de la créativité. Personne n'a jamais compris les grands hommes, car tout était dans leur tête et ils avaient leur objectif en face d'eux. L'amour est une place où on s'assied pour donner quelque chose. L'intelligence artificielle a réussi parce qu'il essaye d'imiter le cerveau humain. Donc, nous, en tant qu'humains, au cœur de On Passive aujourd'hui, nous sommes la technologie. Nous vivons la technologie. Nous intégrons que la technologie sans amour ne fonctionne pas. C'est la première fois qu'un concept de technologie, d'intelligence artificielle avec amour a été mise en place par notre PDG H. Moufaré. Donc, nous sommes au cœur de l'intelligence artificielle du cœur. Nous devons vivre pleinement et nous allons vivre pleinement en 2025. Nous avançons vers une vie où on prend soin les uns des autres. C'est l'ère dans laquelle nous sommes en train d'entrer. Donc, éduquons-nous mutuellement, car les systèmes anciens ont échoué. Et l'intelligence artificielle du cœur est là pour redresser. Personne ne s'intéressera plus à la guerre, à donner la paix, la joie, la préciosité d'une vie humaine. Nous revenons à comment Dieu nous a créés. Sortez ce qu'il y a de beau en vous-même. Donnons-lui l'espace de créer ce que lui seul sait créer. C'était un message très puissant de notre sœur Ivy. Monsieur Fonte est revenu en parlant de l'écho et le ton de la parole dernier. Les outils sont déjà là et les outils dont nous disposons procurent plusieurs sources de revenus. Plus rien à s'inquiéter. On ne doit plus avoir d'inquiétude. Nous sommes prêts. Très bientôt, des changements drastiques vont arriver au cours de 2025. C'est l'année de l'action, l'année de la confiance en nous-mêmes. Nous sommes là pour changer le monde avec de grands rêves. H a toujours été très transparent. H a dit ceci: notre attitude produit l'énergie qui nous permet d'avancer et Dieu fait le reste. Cette parole nous est venue de notre frère Dan Street. Le reste, abstenons-nous d'écouter. Et Mino est parti pour nous dire d'abord une grande gratitude pour Chris et Marty qui nous entraînent et nous encouragent chaque jour. Elle nous a rappelé la loyauté, la patience, et elle pense que nous danserons avec des cœurs pleins de joie et de gratitude. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup, Marcel. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. So we're just going to go around. I'm just going to go from top as I see my screen. I just call you guys, or I don't know if Brother Madi or Chris, Mike or Dan, if they have any particular thought that they want to bring forward, or we should just go for our closing rounds. So I'll leave it open to you. Brother Madi, do you have anything you wanted to, that you heard that you wanted to hone on or Brother Mike.
Let Mike go first.
Brother Mike.
Yeah, Bob, just very, very quickly. If you're listening to this webinar, everything's out in front of you. I mean, everything has been put in front of you. You know what's happening. You know what's going on. There are no secrets here. And occasionally, I can be kind of a hard case, okay? And this is one of those times. And this isn't for the panel. I really don't care if you're in a bad mood, period. If you don't see what's going on, I do not care. Why? Your life is going to change. You are going to get in a better mood. Your financial situation is going to change. 2025 is going to turn into something you never thought it could be. So if you're in a bad mood, get over it. Really, that's all I have to say, Bob. Go ahead.
Indeed, Mike, if you're in a bad mood, get over it. Yeah, I can feel the avalanche cracking. Over to you, Brother Marty.
No, I wish I would have went first. Anyway, no, I feel the same way, actually. I know some people are different levels of belief and what they feel is coming and all that. And there's nothing we can do. We all spend time trying to get people pushed up, more belief and understand. And yeah, we don't see things clearly because we're not at the top of that mountain. But if you really tie yourself in and hear what Ash is saying and go there with an open mind, not what you think you want to hear, but what he's actually saying, it makes things very clear, by the way. A normal human being in 2024 would have left this company and would have just said, forget it. There's no way they would put up with this. I have some things that I know about that, and even the little bit that I know would be enough for anybody I know personally they'd be gone. They obviously don't know Ask Mufara, but that should be enough for anybody that doesn't know exactly what's going on or what's going to happen next. It's got to mean something that the person that did 99% of the work and spent 99.9% of the money and did the time and sacrificed his life, that he's still here. That should be a big, big thing for you to hold on to. Now, do I think it's going to be a big 2025? More than we could imagine. And a lot of times when I use numbers and I'm given hypothetical things and whatever hypothetical I'm doing, what do I believe personally? And this is personally, I am not a spokesman for the company. What I'm telling you is very mild to what I think is really going to happen. It's going to be, I believe, much, much bigger and better, even what I'm doing, because I want to downplay it because I don't know. And what I'm downplaying is massive. It's life-changing. It doesn't take a lot. The more I learn about different countries to make a big, big impact in the world, especially when you start taking people, very intelligent people from other countries that just because of where they were born, they don't get the same opportunities as other people. And I love the idea that Ash is education, AI with heart. If you can do those two things and truly have care for your fellow man, which he does, that's a force to be reckoned with. And no doubt, 1 million of us feel the same way. But I believe, without a doubt, there's billions out there. If they knew what we knew, they're coming without even showing a product. But imagine now you could show a product, and I keep trying to, and I'm saying this to people that are not in this business. If you've been online a month or 100 months, you know what I'm talking about. It is not fair. The chances are that you're one of the 2% that do very well is pretty slim. The real good chance that 98% of the people watching are doing badly. and they can't make it in the online business, whatever. This business was actually created for you. If you're one of the 98% that care about people, you really want to make a difference in your life, difference in other people's lives, and if you had the opportunity to do that, you would do that. This is your opportunity. This is the vehicle. Mr. Mufara made a vehicle for everyone. It's the fastest, biggest horsepower, can go forever. There's one thing he left out. It doesn't have a rear view mirror because there's no freaking way to look back and there's no reason to. People need to let go. Let's go. It's time to move on. I encourage people to, you have to believe, Jesus himself, when he would heal somebody, he would ask them, do you believe that you'll be healed? Yes. When the lady touched his garment, she said because of her faith, she was healed. He knew how she felt. She knew she didn't have to talk to him. She knew if she could just touch his garment, it's enough. That's faith. And I want to tell you something. There's blind faith. We do not have blind faith for Ash Mufara. We don't. Maybe in the beginning, we weren't sure, whatever. He has proven to us out in the open that we should rely on him. He's done everything out in the open. We know that bad things happen. And I want to tell you, a lot of us who had that doubt and are thinking or mumbling under your breath, when you find out the truth, whatever we find out and win, you're going to feel bad. Because whatever you think happened to him, that also is bigger and worse than what you think. But yet he focused on what? Tomorrow. He focused on our dreams. And like Mike Ellis, he wouldn't say it like Mike, but he doesn't care how you feel today. Today is temporary. He's building tomorrow. He's not building today. Today's already here. What can we do with it? Nothing. Let's think about tomorrow. Tomorrow starts right now. Tomorrow's starting now. Big things will happen very quickly, and we need to be ready. But you got to stay focused. Too many people are listening to that squeaky wheel. Listen, I say this to everybody out there, and I mean it. If you find something that will give you what this company's going to give you, jump on it. But I doubt very much that anybody out there has seen something that I haven't seen or done something that I haven't done in 20 years, full time, 10, 12 hours a day for 20 years. There's nothing there. Why am I here? It's the only ship in the harbor. It's the only one that'll take you anywhere. The other ones look beautiful, but when you get in, they're only a canoe. And they tip and they fall over and you're stuck out in the water trying to swim back to shore. This ship will take you where we want to go. So keep the faith, keep your eyes open, watch the little post back there. I think we're going to see more of go instead of this is coming. So be ready for that. It's not about, hey, this is going to happen this time and this is going to happen that week and this is going to, it's going to be knock, knock. What? You got your stuff packed? We're going. That's it. Be ready for that day because it's coming. Anyway, that's all I have.
Thank you, Brother Madi. Yes, I agree. There's no review mirror. We're only going ahead. We're building for tomorrow. Let's focus on tomorrow. Thank you so much, bro. I'll go to Mino, Sister Mino. Oh, sorry, no. Dan Street. Do you have any word, sentence, or phrase, anything that you want us to take with us as we're going in for 2025?
Oh, sure. Well, I would say that we just really do have to focus on Mr. Ash Mufara, and I'll tell you, through his determination and his dedication and his perseverance, he's inspired me to be a better version of myself. And I know many of you here, if not all of you, feel the same way. So this opportunity has provided and has helped many of us to focus not so much on what we have, but who we are and what success looks like in the future for us. And I think that the success that we're all going to have, if we just stay focused and, as Marty said, keep the faith, we are just going to be so pleased, and the success that we're going to have is going to be mind-blowing and better than we ever thought. And that's all through the determination and perseverance and dedication of Mr. Ashman Farah in providing this opportunity for us.
Yeah. Well said, Dan. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go to our sister Mino. Any word, sentence, or phrase as we roll in
Yes,
to this 2025?
cancel all the noises. Stay on course. Stay engaged. We have a mission to accomplish for the world. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Ivy Mix, you know, you said something I heard, but I'm going to remind you of what you said. You said, I'm an ash girl. I heard that. Ash girl. Give me a sentence, word, or phrase as we go into the new year.
Oh my God. It's my husband calls me that. He says, yeah, because I'll be doing ash. So yeah, and that's true. Thank you. Brothers and sisters, this thing is going to work. You know, somebody had sent me a message after one of our after the OTECH Pro. It says, I can feel the love you have for us. You want us to step higher, like you people are stepping higher. So that's how everybody feels about what we are doing. They feel the urgency. I was just watching Comfort and her son. You know, this thing cannot be real. Here's a mom having their child with her, and we are doing this. It's going to work. I'm excited. Just be excited. It's going to work. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mix. Over to you, Jean. The word, sentence, or phrase as we roll into 2025.
Sure. Thank you, Bob. I would just say that we are blessed to be a part of returning humanity to its intended freedom and creativity. Thank you, Ivy, for bringing that forward. And all we need to do is stay focused on the vision and the love that Ash Mufara is creating space for here to the benefit of everyone that comes in. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Jean. Well said. Sister Francine, any word, sentence, or phrase, you can choose whichever language you want to.
Just to say, dire que nous restons focalisés sur ce que nous avons commencé. Nous sommes dans la lancée parce que voici le seul véhicule à prendre. Nous devons avancer, nous ne reculons pas, nous ne faisons qu'avancer. Gardons la foi, gardons l'esprit positif. Et ce que H a fait pour nous est immense. Faisons abstraction de tous les bruits et regardons devant nous.
Grand merci, Marcel. Grand merci. Oliver Fonte, we are fine. Are we fine this 2025?
Yes, 2025, like I said, is a year of hope, and we are going to be fine and to find forever, because this company is the only company that is going to change the landscape of the internet, and it's the only company that is going to get your best interests at heart, not only for us, the founders, or the early bird, the resellers, the affiliate, and whoever, the customers, the company is going to have your best interests at heart. Thank you.
Amen.
Happy New Year.
Amen. Happy New Year to you, bro. Engineer Mike, any word, sentence, or phrase?
Yes, Uncle Bob, this is 2025, and we wish Happy New Year again to all the founders all across the globe. Thank you, everybody, for participating today. I will ask my question. When all those pistons in OnPassive have been brought to motion, are we prepared? Because this is a time, right? Did you spend time to learn about your business? Do you know your business? Thank you, Uncle Bob.
Are you ready? When all the pistons are in full blast, are you ready? Thank you, Engineer Mike. And lastly, our Sister Comfort. Sister Comfort, any word, sentence, or phrase from you, please?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, there might be a bit of noise at the background. Yeah, sure. It's been another great session. Thank you all. And of course, we just want to remind all of us, indeed, it is a year of expectations because I'm very expectant. I know I have an idea what is coming. And a great idea of how to stay focused is being intentional. Who are the people you surround yourself with? What do you listen to? How does it help you to grow? If it's not working, then it's not for 2025. You want to create maybe healthy boundaries and relocate to that area, to that region where people speak positivity, and then they help you to focus. It's a done deal. It's our business, and things will never be the same again. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Comfort. And for me, I would just say, like the topic for today suggests, let's stay focused on our founder, stay focused with a good attitude, because it's the attitude that carries the day for all of us. 2025, like our founder said, we're going to make it great. We're going to make 2025 great. So I want to wish everyone a happy new year, happy 2025, a year full of great expectations. With that, we'll see you again in 2 weeks. That was the
Thank
OTECH Pro